We had our last two-day practice, excuse me, and I thought we ended that part of it as far as 2 practices a day in pretty good shape. Did a lot this morning, physical this morning, physical this afternoon. Like how the kids are coming out and how they're competing with each other. And we got 11 days that we kicked the ball off, and so we got to make sure our timing, playing with speed, playing fast, playing physical like we want to, we get all those things accomplished. And but I like the leadership and where we're at.
Do you wish the weather was this warm earlier in camp?
Yeah, it would have been nice if it had a little more heat, and I think we'll get some more this week, which will be good for us.
Brady said last week, that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, you were going to start making decisions, or you wanted to know decisions that you were making. Have you made a decision on guys that are first on the depth chart, center, strong side, defensive end?
Well, Jack and Graham, obviously, and then Chris didn't participate the other night, but he's back out there today. So we played Graham and a lot of guards, so today we played them both in there at center a little bit more, but I think we're getting closer.
Thoughts on the scrimmage, Coach, on Saturday? Scrimmage?
Yeah, I thought it was really physical, and I thought how they prepared. We set up the day a lot like the night game for Notre Dame will be, as far as 2 walkthroughs in the afternoon, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. Just started our routine, and really was pleased with how they approached the day, how they approached that night, and then probably the most important thing is how they went out and competed.
Were there any positions where you had where there was a competition that have been a number you decided a number 1 versus 2?
I think we're close, Mark. But I don't think it's the right time to say this guy's the guy.
You're pretty complimentary of Fitz, obviously, in that running back spot. And I know you're saying you're not going to say who's ahead or not, but is it fair to say is Fitz gaining some ground on some other people at this point?
That would be very, true. In fact, the other night on Saturday, it was great to get him back up in the stadium, and great to see him run and do some things that he did, protection-wise, running the ball-wise, and he looks good.
But with the way he looks, you said you understand one of the main starters, but do you anticipate him being the starter at this point?
Yeah, if we're going to get technical about it, Fitz would be the starter.
Can you talk about that battle at center a little bit, and maybe why somebody hasn't emerged yet?
I think both of them have had consistently good days. And at the same time, when Chris Bryant was out for a couple days, we moved Graham to the guard position, to battle there a little bit with Ben. And so, and then at the same time, we give Taylor a little rest in there and put Ben out to left tackle. Taylor's played a multitude of snaps, so you want to get these young guys as much in pressure situations as you can. So that's probably as much of it, just not saying, okay, here it is.
Talk about those pressure situations. The last week we were talking about getting the quarterbacks ready. Did Shane play in the scrimmage?
He did. He had hit his finger a little bit, and we just thought it was best. He could have probably. He was throwing it before, but we just decided not to put him in there.
Were there any other injuries that come out of the scrimmage?
No, Darbo got banged up a little bit. You always ask me that, and I usually forget, to be honest with you. But Darbo got beat up a little bit. Don't know how he'll be. Gant got a bruise. Trying to think. I know there's one more I'm forgetting, but we had about 3 guys get a little banged up.
With Shane not participating in the scrimmage, does that settle things at all for the
No.
spot because he couldn't participate?
No, because he's participated every other situational things that we do.